Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Arbor. It's a big can, it's a pint one. It's this one. It is the Arbor Mosaic, and Arbor Mosaic is a gluten-free pale ale weighing in at 4% ABV. It's a full imperial pint can, and it says it's heavily hopped Mosaic pale ale with bold floral and tropical fruit flavours and aromas. This one was bought for me by Adam. Thank you very much, Adam. Much appreciated in advance. And we're going to give it a try. So he bought it from Bottlecraft in Hanley. Give them a try. They're a good bunch of people. It's good beer. So we're going to pour into my teku. And the pour is clearish, bit of haze, pale, rightly so. That'll do. So we've got a pretty hazy, actually, golden orange pale ale with a nice white head on it. Let's have a whiff. Stone fruit. Loads and loads of stone fruit, which is not surprising given it's got mosaic in it. There is a real super subtle dankness, which I love about mosaic. Used heavily, it can bring that sweaty socks kind of vibe, and there's a subtle hint of it, but otherwise it's big, in your face, peachy, nectarine-y, mango-y, less so on the mango, hints of citrus, subtle bits of, but massive on the stone fruit. So it looks good, smells amazing. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Great body, just under medium. Carbonation is soft, not too heavy, the occasional little spike. I think going with the grain on velvet and the occasional kind of backwards bit of grain, we just get that little spike, tiny. Flavours are juicy, tropical, sweet, hoppy, refreshing, summery. It's a really tasty beer at a really sensible ABV. There's not enough pale ales, hell, any craft beer sitting around the 4%, which is a shame because it's such a good level for me personally, being able to have less alcohol than many people because of my meds. So to have a beer sitting at that level with this amount of flavour is really nice and refreshing. Big on the peach, big on the nectarine, hints of orange. There is a very subtle dankness on the flavour. And overall, it's just really nice. And when that fruit fades, you get a light malt profile. Think like a biscuity kind of vibe. It's very subtle, very sweet malt, but not sickly sweet. I'm thinking like digestive biscuit sweet, that kind of vibe. And the finish is almost got that clarity of a lager on the back end. It's clean, it's crisp, it's palate cleansing, and you just get little bits of juicy fruit floating around in the background of that lovely summery fresh finish. Superb stuff. Right, we're going to go to the scoreboard of joy, which currently is void of anything. There we go. We're going to fill it in. Red pen of judgment at the ready, as always, and we're going to re-pour. So as we saw, we've got a lovely orange, slightly hazy beer with a nice, tight, white head. There is nothing to dislike about that beer at all, really. Beautiful colour, beautiful level of haze, Lovely white head. Let's see if you can get a view of that. Nice and tight. And yeah, looks good. Let's give it a point. And the aroma, beautiful and tropical. If you like stone fruit, you're going to love it, and I do. And I think it's great. It's not massive and in your face, but there's enough of it that when you're taking a sip, you get a nice waft of it. It's great. And yeah, it just reminds me of summer, and it's having a point. The body, spot on for the ABV. Just under medium. Good carbonation, slightly soft with a little bit of spike in it. Spot on. Mouthfeel is great. And the flavour, it's all about the mosaic here. And it's displayed really rather well. You've got a lovely presence of stone fruit, peachy, nectarine, little hints of mango. And for a pale, it's well balanced. You've got a tiny hint of bitterness, lots of juicy sweetness, and a lovely soft biscuity malt behind it. So it's having a full point. And I think the same for the finish. I'm going to give it a full point because it's brilliant. It's light, it's crisp, it's clean, it's juicy. This is a great summery beer to be sipping in the middle of November. So we go to the bonus points. Would I buy this one again? Well, I didn't buy it, as I say. This was a gift to me from Adam, so thank you again, Adam. But yes, I would buy it again if I had purchased it in the first place. Value for money. Can't get better than free beer, can you really? No, this has actually cost me breakfasts at work. So yeah, it's still value for money. It's great. And bonus points. Is it the best mosaic-based pale ale I've had this year? I don't think I've had many, if any. Can't remember. But when you've got a beer with this much flavour at this nice low ABV, that's a rare thing indeed. And Arbor seem to do it really, really well. I don't quite know how they do it, but they eke a huge amount of flavour for not a lot of money either. And I know Arbor beers are very, very well priced at sensible prices. You know, about £4 a can, something like that for a pint can. Brilliant, brilliant value for money. So yeah, it deserves a bonus point, which means it's got all the points, all of them. Not missing a single tick box today. Great value, great flavour from great brewers. And yeah, we can't ask any more than that. So we're going to leave it there and say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.